Hey everyone, how are we doing? Welcome back to Cooking with Carlos. We are here back in our kitchen now that everything's going back to normal. We are very happy to be joining your home wherever you're at and making sure that we are passing knowledge around here with our little YouTube channel. So thanks for joining us today. We're gonna talk about a couple of things real quick. We're gonna talk about something that people apparently are really in the want to know, which is how to cut up a mango. Really important, really easy, very simple steps. And also we're gonna talk about a couple of things in regards to knife design and how knives work. Hopefully they will help you out into making your life easier in the kitchen. So let's get going. So as usual, you know that I like to start with safety measures. One of the things that I like to always talk about is your cutting board. Make sure that it's nicely set on the table to the right height according to your height, and obviously with a wet towel on the bottom so you can hold it and it doesn't move around. Okay, now onto the mango. Right here in front of us we have a lovely specimen. You're gonna see obviously that it is oval in nature, as we all know, and that's actually the first key to starting to work with it. Once we identify where the bone is, which is gonna be say perpendicular to the ovalness of the mango, we are gonna start working from there, cut it, and then proceed. Okay, so here we go. And we're gonna cut it in 3. Here comes the first cut. And you're gonna go around the bone. Make sure you try to get as close to it, and you're gonna get a piece just like this one. You can call it half a moon. And then we're gonna do it all over again. So again, I'm feeling the pit right here. I'm just gonna, attempt to go around it slowly, and then finish my work going in. And even if you have a little bit of a groove, it's no big deal. You can always work around it. So now you have the 3 pieces. You have 2 half moons that are ready to be processed, and then you have the one with the pit. So you will see now how you're gonna work with each one as we go along. So as you can see right now, what I used was my chef's knife. Really nice for large job, that's why it's called a chef's knife. It helps us do everything we can in the kitchen. But now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my paring knife. Then again, this is not necessarily a paring knife. This is more of a vegetable knife. You can also use a santoku knife. Some of you might want to Google that word, santoku. It's really good for working, but you will see why it's better to do it with this type of knife or a paring knife instead of a regular chef's knife. So moving on, we have our, kind of like third of a mango here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it in thirds again. So we're gonna have this third, the center part, which is probably the easiest one to process afterwards, and then this other third part. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab the tip of our knife and go from one end, and now you're seeing why it's better to use this type of a knife. I'm going right in between, I guess you could say, the skin and the meat of the mango. Here we go. And then once I have gone all around it, you're gonna see this flap, right? Well, this flap is what's gonna guide us to get us through and remove the rest of the meat. Now we have a skinless piece of mango with only the skin. Really nice technique. It always works. The only thing you need is the proper knife. So from here, what you can do is you can now slice it. Notice how I'm grabbing it, thinking of safety first. I have the flat end towards me, so I can put my finger right here and then slice on through. From here, you can use it to do a salad, to, like in Mexico we do put chili powder, and then snack it with a little bit of lemon and stuff like that. So now that we have gone to the center of the mango, it's even easier to do, because then you just need to figure out the skin and go under it. And we will repeat this technique once again with the pit, and you will see how that happens. I only have a little bit of sliver with skin right here, so we're gonna get rid of that, and boom, now we're good to roll. We have that, and we can process that. Now let's talk about the pit. The pit is really easy. It's just an oval. We just need to go around it, get the most meat that we can out of the mango, and then obviously the skin. The first thing that we're gonna take off is the skin, and then we'll get the rest of the meat, and then we'll just end up with a nice clean pit. We're first gonna remove the skin, so we're gonna make a little sliver here, so we can put our knife in there, and we're just gonna go around and around and around. If you must know, I am putting a little bit of pressure against the skin, because that is helping me guide my knife through. And if you get a little bit of meat in there, no big deal, you can always scrape it off. But now you can see the amount of meat of skin that we have, and then the pit. So with the pit, you just pressure now against the pit, and you're gonna get all the meat out. And again, you can use this for other applications. If you don't want to use it for a nice plate up, you can freeze it, you can cook it to make a mango jam. There's many other possibilities that you can do with this part of the mango. Now you have a clean pit and you're good to go. Almost no waste, right? As you can see, getting through a mango, it is not very complicated. You only need the right tools, the right knife obviously, and a secure workstation as we were talking about. So there you go, that's how a mango is done. Really easy, and that's what we do here at Cooking with Carlos, showing you technique into how to make your life easier in the kitchen, and especially when it comes to tricky stuff. So thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to give us a like or subscribe, and if you want to leave a comment, please do so. You can always follow us in our Facebook page too. And hey, by the way, a big thank you to our movie editor, Wenceslao Mezcua here in Halifax. He is outstanding, man, I tell you. Anyways, thank you for joining us again. See you soon.